What are you doing? Aren't you supposed to be working on the Humvee?
Sometimes you gotta build a rat at home. Got a package in today, which is kind of not unusual. I usually get something every other day because you're constantly ordering stuff for this, trying to stay ahead. I got a pile of parts over there we're gonna get to. I could probably complete the truck almost of everything we're gonna do, but you know how it is. You still gotta find something else. But today, I thought, what fire extinguisher goes in the Humvee? So I Googled, and you find out from Amazon, this is the B500 ABC 5-pound fire extinguisher from Amerex, A-M-E-R-E-X. So I opened it up, see here, B500 ABC fire extinguisher, 5-pounder. I think the B500 is called the neck size. So here we go. I think it's the neck that fits inside the bracket. So let's see if it works. Obviously, hopefully it's one of those things you never hope you have to use, but it's got a bracket and it costs 50 bucks. Why not? Fill the space. I've certainly never seen one on GovPlanet with a fire extinguisher in it. I guess that's one of the first things they pilfer out of these vehicles. Of course, you know, fire extinguisher is supposed to be registered every year anyway. Tag, as we call it in the business. Tag your fire extinguishers. Snaps in there. Snaps in there. Here we go. All installed. Hopefully it'll stay in there long enough nobody steals it. I mean, it's a fire extinguisher. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and install a little jump seat because I'm riding around more than 3 people, me driving. And so I think it looks cool too because it's low profile and it's just neat. You just don't see these in Humvees. So Corbu, in all their gloriness and greatness, they sent a lot of cool brackets. You know, the front brackets, it's not labeled, but we'll figure it out. And then tons of hardware, but I found an easier solution. Cobra Tech. That's T-E-K, Cobra Tech, look them up. They have an entire kit to mount this seat in the Humvee. That includes the front stanchions that are labeled, front right and front left. You can see here, the center buckles, already got them laid out here, actually go into this hole where this tie down is, and then the sides mount where seat belts are. So we use 3 holes that are already here. We only got to drill 4 holes. So let's get it. Okay, with everything out of the way, we're going to go ahead and put in the 3 that doesn't require any drilling, because that's easy. And we'll go ahead and get those out of the way. And then we'll look at drilling the 4 holes for the front stanchions. And I know this is going to be difficult because the gas tank's right here. That one's probably a little easier. And I'm hoping that this might be a little difficult to get to too. We'll just have to find out. You gotta go underneath for that one.
Alright guys, so we're gonna be taking this out so we can put the shirt.
Okay, just
get right into it. That's not my fault. I'll put it back in.
Good job, son.
Thanks, dude.
That center harness was not easy to get to. You have to drop the exhaust, and thanks for Sluggo's help, we're able to. Obviously, it takes 2 people to do it, so now very straightforward. Back right. Other side. And back left. Assume it goes that way. If it goes that way. No. Let's go that way. We'll leave this one loose and set the seat up here. Just like that. So what I've done is got the front stanchions in place. You can see there. So I'll mark those holes. Make sure I got it right. And that's pretty much it. Drill 4 holes and bolt it in. I'm probably gonna need Sluggo's help again on this side. Let's drill some holes. You got the fronts marked. That side's gonna be no problem. This side's right above the fuel tank. So luckily with the 1123s, 2004 A2s, they have this little plate here, and I think this is get to the fuel pump. I need new hardware for it. Anywho, get this off and see what we got. One thing about black neoprene, it does sticks to it, but it wipes right off for the most part. Clean this up and see if we can get the bowl over there. We did it. Right, front left. Just gotta go. The problem I had over there is a brace and the nut. You can't get it to go all the way up, so work with what we got. Get over there on that side. That's it. That's it. All right, we got it in. Definitely a 2-man job. That's pretty cool. We can ride 6 people. You know, if you're 6 foot tall, you're not gonna ride in that little jump seat. But it's perfect for the kids or the ladies. Very nice installation, very nice system from Cobra Tech. Highly recommend it. It goes great with Corbu. And I can take that seat out. It takes a little bit of wiggling. You saw Grace and I doing that. But you can take that seat out without unbolting anything, which is awesome. Now, on to some more work. Okay, in the previous episode, you saw I had the parking brake cable installed. I wanted to test it, and she died on me. So I'm pretty sure that was a grounding issue. That's where we put this beautiful blue grounding wire over to the control box. So Then I discovered that my buddies at Cascar have an auxiliary grounding harness that they have built. This thing's beautiful. So what it is you have a main ground to the cylinder head, which is right here, and then it hits the body ground, which is right here located behind the fuel filter. It hits the alternator ground, which is up in front of the engine, the protective control box, which is my blue wire. We're going to get rid of that blue wire and make it nice and pretty. And then the starter ground. So you got this nice, very well built harness, this auxiliary harness that we're going to install now and get this grounding problem figured out and resolved for good. So let's get that installed. Okay, we got the Cascar grounding loop all installed, and we've got it to the body ground, we've got it to the starter ground. I tried to run around the front of the engine, but it didn't quite reach, so I'll zip tie it up and make it look nice. We got it to the alternator, and we got it to the protective control box. So the real test is, if I flip the switch and something sparks, it means I hooked it up wrong. Nothing sparked. That's not good. I got something wrong. Probably the protective control box is not tight. We'll do that. Here's a package I got a few weeks back, and after driving the Humvee around, even without a tag on it, drove it to the store, and you go in the store and you're thinking most people know how to start a Humvee and can drive off on it, so I need a secure option. I mentioned this in a previous episode that I had a different option because I did not want to do the keyed ignition because those seem to cause lots of problems with the Humvees. In fact, a lot of the suppliers quit selling those keyed ignitions. Black Dog Customs has a solution, and it's in this box. Very well packed. Actually, there's two things from Black Dog. I got the lighted license tag carrier, so we'll be mounting that as well a little bit later on as we get through all of the wiring. But this little ditty here, this is a keyed cutoff, a barrel key, which people just don't walk around with these, cutoff for the fuel. So basically what this does, my understanding is, if you go watch their YouTube videos, it shuts off the ability for the fuel pump to work. And it can't crank. It'll sit there and turn over all day long. It's basically, it's a kill switch is what it is. And here's some nice instructions on how to do it. So we're gonna go ahead and put this in as our first step on wiring. I guess it's our second step because we did the grounding harness from Cascar. But this is the next step to make it secure. So even if we got it running and driving while we're working on all the fun accessories, we're able to secure the Humvee and walk away and feel good about it. They might get the fire extinguisher, but that's all they're going to get. Let me read through these and make sure I understand the process. For operational security, I'm actually OPSEC. I'm actually not going to show you exactly where this plugs in. I think you need to invest in Black Dog Customs understanding that this is a great idea and a great system. But do know it's a simple unplug of something and plug this in, and they've got the right plugs for it. So it's feed it to where it needs to plug in, and then you feed this to where you want it, and they give you plenty of length to do that. If you want it in the dash, you can put this in the dash. But I'm gonna put this in a recommended location because it's also a secure location for most people not to figure out where it is. So a short installation on this one because I'm not gonna show you every detail, but understand it is really a good solution. Okay, Black Dog's kill switch installed. No, I didn't show you where I put it or how to install it. You just got to buy one and know that it's $100 worth spending. So right now, the kill switch is on. Should fire right up. Now I'm going to turn the kill switch off. Turn it off with the barrel key. Still get the light like it's going to start. It's going to start! Uh-oh. And that's what your would-be thief's going to get. Just to show you that it does work, barrel key. Now it's back on. That's freaking awesome, I love it. Okay, my next cool thing from Black Dog Custom is the tag light. They have a tag light assembly that comes. They send it all nice powder coated. And the cool thing about it is it's 24 volt. You just unplug the side marker light and plug it in here and then plug the other side of the side marker in. And then anytime you turn your lights on, you got a tag light. Also, you got 2 bolt holes. There's 2 bolts here underneath here. Nice and perfect. So no drilling holes in your tailgate to put a tag on. You got a cool tag holder with a light. So we're gonna pop this in real quick, on to the next thing. Pretty simple install, not much to it. 2 bolts, 2 holes already in the plate, and screw it right in. Change of plans, we're gonna go with the stoplight number 21 circuit because there's so much slack here. We'll be able to stuff it all back in here and see if this works. Ah, worked. Stop lights on, tag lights on. Okay, nicely installed license tag holder with light. Kind of angles in a little bit. I'll probably bend it out, straighten up a little bit. And yes, you'll notice I do have new LED tail lights and front markers all the way around. You'll see the installation of those when we get to the exterior skin. But let's test it and see if it works. Lights are on. Side marker lights working. Yes, sir. There we go. Quick and easy. Black Dog Customs. Check them out. That's cool. Okay, real quick, closing this out. I wasn't digging how it was leaning out. Just added a few washers. There's a little bit of a lip here. So you add a few washers to the top side of the plate. And now she's nice and square. There we go. Gates, how is the jump seat? Is that going to work for you?
It's tight.
Well, the seat belt's tight. Well, how you like the seat? You ready to go for a ride?
Yeah.
We'll be soon.
You're